So we've got certain hurdles that we need to overcome when we're starting to travel around in Asia. You know, coming from Western country, we don't have a lot of unique sort of foods. We like our chicken breast and we like our steaks, and we're very boring like that. So I've come out to look for something a little bit more interesting today. This has taken me such a long time to find. I've been asking around, nobody knows where to find it. A lot of people are recommending to go out towards, more towards the Mekong to be able to find this dish. But with the help from a friend, I've been able to find the illustrious and ever elusive coconut worm today. So I'm going to give it a go. And honestly, I'm a little bit scared to try this one, but let's go. I'm so afraid to do this, but I've come so far now, I can't back out. Now that I'm here looking at them, it's all become way too real. But that's why we come to these places. We should get out of our comfort zone, try new things, even if they are terrifying. I'm shaking. Okay. I don't want it to bite me. Oh my god, I'm so afraid. Okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I think to try this one, have it with a drink, some beer. So, taste is a little bit sweet. It's sort of, I mean, if you've had, I've had silkworm in China, so if you've had silkworm before, it's a little bit of a similar taste, but obviously these ones aren't fried. These are as fresh as they get. Overall, it was pretty good. I was mostly afraid that it was going to be biting me in the mouth. I mean, give it a go. So I've spent probably, yeah, I've been here almost a week now, and in that entire week I've been asking absolutely anybody who will listen to try and help me find this one, and I think after all the work it was definitely worthwhile. Probably just going to only have the one though. There it is, coconut worm, Vietnam. So I'm just walking back to my hotel, and I've just fallen for my first little scam. So yeah, I'm just walking back, and a man starts talking to me, asking me about my shoe, just pointing at my shoe. So just as almost like a natural response, I just kind of lift my leg to see if there's something wrong with my shoe, and boom, he's pulled my shoe off. Starts cleaning it with a toothbrush. Every time I try to take it back, he's, you know, pulling it away. Too many motorcycles. Yeah, so he's pulling my shoe back from me. So I wasn't able to get it back for a little bit. Eventually, he finished the first one, started trying to grab the second one. I'm just like, no. And well, just how I handed him 10k and left. I guess I've got one clean shoe now, which is good, but whatever, I'll survive. But anyway, I've had a little bit more time now to process my lunch and how I really felt about it. It's It's definitely an interesting experience. I feel like if you've got the courage to eat one of these coconut worms, then by all means give it a go. It's like there's a little bit of fear at the start because, you know, the pincers on these things, they're huge. If you don't, you know, if you give it free roam to walk around in your mouth, you're probably going to end up with the inside of your mouth all shredded. So the key is there to bite the head off straight away, and to, you know, it starts off with like a gush. You know, it's rather kind of gooey. It's kind of difficult to explain the taste if you've never eaten worm before, but you know, worm has its own sort of unique taste. But if I had to try and compare it to anything, the closest thing that I would say would probably be, yeah, thanks for that. The closest thing that I would compare it to would probably be chicken. So yeah, it starts off with just a big gush of meaty, wormy tasting goo. Then after that, as you probably would have seen from the video, it becomes very, very chewy very quickly. Overall, it's not bad. Taste was good, but the hard part is getting it through you know, just working through the mental part of it so that you can work up the courage to swallow it. But you know, I'd give it a solid 5. Taste was okay. I was expecting a sweeter taste because that's what I heard, but yeah, it was just more of a meaty, wormy sort of taste. But yeah, as close, chicken was probably as close as I can guess. But that was an experience. So if you're ever here, I'd say give it a go. So I've taken another wrong turn on the way back to my hotel. Got myself horribly lost again, as usual. But the good thing about this city is that basically no matter where you go, you're going to find something interesting to see. So I've just sort of stumbled across this big building here. No idea what it is, but that's part of the adventure, isn't it? Just wandering around and getting lost. I'd rather do that any day than go and take a tour. I think I've probably already spoken about that a couple of times, but I can't imagine the worst thing. Just getting on a bus, driving for hours to go somewhere, stopping for 10 minutes, and then getting back on the bus. Anyway, this is probably where I'm going to end it for today. I'm a little bit coconut wormed out for the day, but we're going to go out a little bit later. But first, time for another shower.